What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of the CubCast Daily, our daily news section we run here on the channel, exploring different news stories, breakdowns, lists, articles, and anything in general surrounding international music. And today we're getting into a couple of different articles we've seen as two very popular names within the Afrobeat sound and genre as a whole. Top charts around the world and in different locations specifically. Very interesting discussions we're going to be getting into today, but before that, I need to encourage you all to make sure you are getting involved over on the TikTok channel. We are picking up pace over on this platform. We're starting to gather quite a bit of following on there. We're nearly up to 2,000 followers on there, so if we can keep pushing, that'd be really, really cool to see. We're uploading content onto there daily as well, exploring a lot of different things, whether it be mixed content, reaction breakdowns, everything's all captioned up now, but we're really pushing the TikTok account in 2023, and hopefully we can push that up so it's a kind of level platform with the YouTube channel. Now, we're getting into this discussion today, which I'm very excited to do. We're heading over to Not Just OK, first of all, again, a magazine and publication that I would really recommend people keeping up to date with. We're going to look through the article and then give you our thoughts on it and break it down, but we are looking first at REMA. Again, an artist who last year had one of the biggest albums, of course, Raven Roses, but also one of the biggest singles to ever come out of Afrobeats music, including a absolutely storming remix. As far as I'm aware, he had the number 1 and 2 for the most streamed track, and that was, I believe, the Calm Down original and the Calm Down remix, or it might be the video with viewership. I'm not too sure, but basically, he's got 1 and 2 in one area, and 1 is the original, 1 is the remix. And we're going to look at this article now, as we see here. The Afrobeat superstar continues his dominance on the global stage with his latest feat. Talented Nigerian singer, songwriter, and performer Divine Ikubo, popularly known as REMA, has become the first African act to hit the number 1 spot on the Billboard Global Chart. Now, this is an absolutely outstanding achievement when you actually think about this. We've had Burna, we've had Wizkid, we've had Lost, we've had Essence, we've had Loved Nwantiti from CK. We've had all of these global, incredible hits, especially in the last years. That's before we get into people like Fella and anyone that came before. But if we're talking about the recent kind of explosion of Afrobeats as a sound, as in a popular sound on the global stage, even Peru from Peru from Fireboy DML, the Ed Sheeran remix, which was one of the biggest tracks of 2022. Not 2022, it came out in 2021, but it was still one of the biggest tracks of 2022. Even with that, we are seeing that REMA and that REMA is the first one to do it, which is an absolutely incredible feat. I thought Burna maybe would have got there with Last, or maybe Wizkid with Essence, but according to this, we are seeing that he is the first African act to hit the number 1 spot on the Billboard Global Chart. Incredible feat. The Maven Johnson World Star has had a amazing 2022, of course, including his voice being featured in the trailer of the sequel to Marvel Studios' iconic Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which does drop on Disney Plus on February the 1st, I believe. I'm going to rewatch that and then give you a full review of it on the channel as well. I was so excited for that film, and it's a very emotional one. I did watch it opening day in the cinema. Among other feats, he continues to hit global milestones with his talent. In this latest feat, the superstar claimed the number 1 spot on the Billboard Global US chart, leaping from number 8 with his globally accepted tune Calm Down, which features the American singer Selena Gomez on the official remix. Very, very interesting stuff indeed. Going down, here we go. We see the official graphic from the Billboard charts, the Billboard Global US Top 10 chart dated January 14th, 2023. So this is what it's going to be for this week. But there we go. We do see Calm Down sat in number 1. Again, some big names in here on this sort of global level. This is awesome. This is such a cool thing to see. People like Sam Smith are in there. Harry Styles is in there. David Guetta's in there. Like, we're talking about big globally accepting names. Even Taylor Swift's in there. So when we see that REMA and Selena Gomez are sat at number 1, that's an incredible feat. And it does make me very, very happy, because it means the sound, even though there is that kind of international pop influence with Selena Gomez being involved, people are seeing REMA's name at the top of the global Billboard chart. Incredible feat, and this is really, really exciting. According to Billboard, the Billboard Global 200 and the Billboard Global XL US charts rank songs based on streaming and sales activity culled from more than 200 territories around the world. The Global 200 chart is inclusive of worldwide data, and the Global XL chart comprises data from territories excluding the United States. So this is everywhere outside of the United States. What can I say? Incredible stuff. And this is a fantastic feat for REMA, who, again, has had a very good end to the year. A lot of features popping up here and there, of course, being heavily featured on the Mavens album as well. I think this is a fantastic thing. And I think it does go to show just how far the genre and sound is coming. Again, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Is this something you expected to see from REMA? How cool is it that REMA's the first artist to do this? Not necessarily a Burner or a Wiz or a Davido, a CK or a Mr. Easy or even a Thames. Like any of these artists that have already done this kind of global conquest that we're now seeing. Fireboy DML even with Peru. I thought that might have been one that had done this, but no, apparently this is the first track to hit #1 on the global chart for Billboard. Incredible stuff, and congratulations to REMA. There we go. Moving on to our second article of the day then. We are heading over to MP3 Bullet. Omahl's So-So tops chart 5 months after its release, dethroning Asuwaju and Personal. So there we go. Obviously, Omahl's album had a set of mixed reviews when it first landed. Some people loved it, some people found it really underwhelming, but now we're actually starting to see the longevity of this project actually come to the forefront. Very recently, he did announce that he's going to be dropping a deluxe version of Boy Alone, which is really exciting to see. And one of the tracks that we actually mentioned that we would like to see remixed from that project was So-So, and So-So is now at the top of the Nigerian chart, which is absolutely crazy. 5 months after its release, Omahl's So-So tops the chart, overtaking Asuwaju and Personal from Zina Leski. Nigerian singer, songwriter Stanley Omar Didia, known professionally as Omahl, has reclaimed the top spot on the chart with his smash song So-So off his Boy Alone album 5 months after its release. This is always a really exciting thing to see. If a track drops and then 5 months after its released, it's actually pushed back to the top of the chart. I think that's an incredible feat. Alongside this, the smash song from Omahl's Boy Alone album has repeaked at #1 5 months after its debut, signaling that So-So fever is back stronger and greater than ever before. The popular song dethroned Ruger's Asuwaju and Zina Leski's Personal to claim the top spot on the daily and real-time charts for Apple Music's top 100 songs in Nigeria. As you can see here from this screenshot, it's not shocking considering that there are over 41,000 videos titled So-So that are now trending on TikTok, and the daily Spotify Nigeria chart So-So has once again peaked in the top 5. So this is, again, a fantastic achievement for Omahl. I always say if a track can go to the top of a chart like more than a couple of months after it's actually been released, then you can tell there is longevity there. And this is going to do fantastic things, especially in the promotional campaign that we're likely to see for the deluxe edition of Boy Alone, which I have a funny feeling might be one of the first sort of bigger projects we actually see dropping this year. We haven't seen much news circulating about any big albums that are going to be dropping just yet. After all, last year was one of the craziest years for Afrobeats albums, so it's going to be very exciting to see where he takes the deluxe project off the back of this. I actually mentioned that I'd like to see like maybe a female on the like a female artist, sorry, on the So-So remix. If there is going to be a So-So remix on the deluxe edition, you have to have at least one remix on there. I think I mentioned as well I'd like to see a remix from Ruger on Benju. I thought that would be really, really cool to see. But there we go. This is obviously significant because the singer has just revealed the deluxe edition of Boy Alone will be released in 2023. According to what we understand, the musician is getting ready to re-release the record. However, we should expect some bonus tracks this time around. There we go. Again, congratulations to Omahl. A fantastic achievement hitting the charts 5 months after a track's release. I cannot stress how exciting I find this. It shows there is longevity there, and it also shows perhaps people were a little bit quick to jump to conclusions about the Boy Alone album. I remember speaking to I think it was Banks about this at the time. I think we were on a Twitter space. I think it was Banks and Vivs and Goals as well. Maybe Phoenix was in the chat as well. But pretty much all the reactors, basically. And it was really interesting watching just how people's kind of opinions on the albums were. And I think the general consensus was that people were kind of sleeping on it, but everyone felt this was going to be a kind of long-term album project. This isn't going to be one that kind of hits now and is there. So yeah, very exciting stuff on this one. So there we go. Fantastic stuff. As always, friends, if you have enjoyed this video, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff, and making sure you are following the TikTok at the same time. Really exciting times over here at CubCam TV at the moment. Obviously, we're pushing the TikTok as well as the YouTube channel. This is just a quick vlog, as there aren't that many releases going on. We're trying to get involved by actually dropping videos, even when there aren't releases, and we're trying to make sure we're keeping you up to date with the latest news. So make sure you're getting involved, and we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. Baddest sound in a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCam TV. Stay locked.